Fire Escape Academy training, fire inspections. We have here a piece of fire escape here. Probably is coming down. They're probably tearing it down, but that's no use to us. So let's just focus on this fire escape cantilever system. When you're inspecting fire escapes, you're looking at the paint and structural aspect of the fire escape. So the law states that every fire escape must be kept painted and structurally safe. So you can see here that this truck, some truck possibly hit this cantilever system at one time because it's actually cockeyed. It is bent slightly, so it's up against the wall. Looks like it's not going to come down. The railing is touching the wall here, so even if it was to come down, this little lip here would hit it, and it wouldn't probably come down. Don't know what building this is. It's probably just a factory, old factory. Don't know if that thing's being used up there, but either way, this thing still needs to be looked at. It does have the rivet bolts. So far, I've found a lot of rivet bolt treads, staircases, in this Concord, New Hampshire. We're in Concord, New Hampshire right now. So it does have the overhead here, so it's just to prevent any water or any snow to accumulate on this fire escape. So that's a good sign in a way, because if that wasn't there, all the snow and rain would probably hit that. Even though it's hitting on the outside, it's not as much rain as if it was not there. So this is a riveted fire escape. That means this thing has not been touched 50 to 75 years, because the rivets were being used 50 years ago and we haven't used them since then. So recommendation would be to change over for new bolts, hex bolts. The rivets here, I'll show you if I can get a close-up. Eventually these will snap because there's going to be rust in between the connection, especially on these angle pieces. So I don't see too much rust compared to what I've seen from my experience, but it's still kind of some surface rust, but not that much rust. It's a tight connection, but here on this side they are expanding down here. So you need to remove the rust, clean out the connection, the rust that is, and silicone it, so you can just remove all that rust and silicone it, so you can prevent any further water, rain, snow going into the connection. That's what causes rust to accumulate over the years. This is a massive weight system here. I don't know how much weight is on here, obviously, but it is one of the biggest ones I've seen so far, and it does have a lot of rust. It's got the older bolts, the square head bolts, so those need to be changed out. And don't know what's keeping this thing up. Most likely the weight system here. So it doesn't have a release arm. Release arm will prevent this thing from going one way or the other, from coming down and hurting someone. This is the alleyway, so this could be a dangerous situation if someone was to walk through here and all of a sudden have it come down. Even people, if they were to park here, it's dangerous because it could damage their vehicle. So also I see the tears. That means water has been penetrated into the inside of the wall, so most likely it's rotting away, deteriorating the steel. Here you can see the spalling. You need to seal that up, because a lot of water would be coming in through there and deteriorating the connection. Also, I see the through bolted connection, nice size bolt on both sides. So that's a good sign that most likely there's a plate behind, and the veneer, it went through the veneer and it's on the opposite side. If you were to open it up from the inside, you can probably see the plate itself. So that's extra support that many fire escapes have. That's the way they built them. So any further questions, call 800-649-3333. FireEscapeEngineers.com is our website, and also we're on YouTube for additional training, Fire Escape Academy training. That's what you would type in.